Welcome everybody, it's tractorchute here. I know I had a little bit of a day off yesterday. It was because of tech problems. Actually, I didn't have a day off yesterday, did I? Alright, I lied. I put up 2, I was going to put up 3 and 4. Had some tech problems, but I have resolved those because I am one computer expert. In the lower right-hand corner of this baby we're going to get going here is dmanoya, and dmanoya is probably D-Man annoyed he's playing a good player like Firewalker playing for Team Copper today. Let's get this PvP off to a ruckus start here. dmanoya is going to start himself off with a pylon in the corner of his base there. Looks like he's putting it right up by the ramp. Can't get better than that location right there. At the other end, Firewalker proves my case. Puts his in the exact same location. And he's going to get out to a nice early scout. His opponent, dmanoya, is not going to scout. He's going to run this baby blind. I wouldn't expect anything different from these low league players. I think they're both silver if I do recall correctly, so we could actually make this a Silver League Superheroes game. In the APM tab here, we do have ourselves a ruckus 24-13. This one's going crazy. Firewalker's going nuts on his mouse right now. Clicking left, right, and center. Up to 83 already. dmanoya is catching up there. He's got 48. I did see that excel. Very well done, dmanoya. Pulling up our good old production tab here. We do have the gateway going down. He is walling off that ramp just like a Terran would normally wall it off, going with the pylon gateway. And who knows, might even see a pylon and he might wall himself right in. Firewalker's already into his base there. Got the patrol points going in a circle here. Chrono boost working for dmanoya. I like to see that. Firewalker's dropping down a gateway with another pylon. Looks like he's going to start walling off that mineral line. Or he pulls the fake and puts down the 1 gas. Firewalker going to work on 1 gas to start this game here. And dmanoya is not going to wall that ramp off completely here. Builds another pylon there, leaving Firewalker to wander around the base. Firewalker might plant a proxy by the looks of his location of that probe there. But we'll soon find out. dmanoya may be oblivious to it. He's not even paying attention. He is continually chrono boosting out his probes there. And still nothing quite coming out of Firewalker here. Just a little bit curious what dmanoya is paying attention to. Apparently really likes looking at that gas steam coming out of there. Probably thinking I should mine some of that stuff. But in the meantime, he's going to decide he's just going to chrono boost out that Z-lot there. Does move the map up a little bit there. Yes, he is going to go scout. Did realize that Firewalker was up there. Very well done, dmanoya. He is actually going to leave the probe up there. Not entirely sure. Maybe trying to pull it. Whoa! What is this, son? 2 probes coming off the line there, following that Z-lot. They're probably going to be used to build proxy pylons. Probably not, actually. We do not even have a cyber core down. And he is going to get a forge. Maybe looking to do a little bit of cannon rushing. A little bit late on the cannon rush, but we'll soon find out how that's going to work out for him. Up at the other end here, it does look like Firewalker has the cyber core going down, of course, there. And, yeah, not entirely sure what the plan is here, but I am very curious. This could be a new Silver League superhero move. We'll soon find out. The 1 probe takes the lead there. He's already going to get up to the ramp there very, very quickly here. Probably going to make his way up there, or he'll plant right at the bottom here. Let's see what he plans on doing here. Maybe he's mad because the probe of Firewalker's up there is following up with another Z-lot. So looking to put some pressure on nice and early. Apparently, the probes are going to be used to attack. I don't know if that's the best use of his probes, but at the same time, it does look like that is almost an Artosis pylon, or at least very close. This pylon might be close enough to power those, I'm not too sure. But there's the Z-lot for Firewalker, but with the expertise of dmanoya having those probes to support him there, he will... Oh, Firewalker loses a meaningless probe there. Bad move by him, sending him in there. So now he's got the probe off the line trying to help with the attack in there. Might end up losing this pylon. I don't think he has a choice now with the 2 Z-lots up the ramp there. Is constantly chrono boost out the stalker, which is... Oh no, bad rally point! Bad rally point. It's going to lose a lot of hit points there. It's going to be tough to Stalker against 2 Z-lots here. He is trying his best here. He's trying to back off best he can here. Not doing that bad of a job so far in the micro there. He's going to leave it, send 1 Z-lot back to the base, so we'll make a much easier job for Firewalker here. This Z-lot's going to come up the base here. My computer's going to piss me off and start lagging. Oh, wasn't quite close enough. So did unpower the cyber core. So no more Stalkers going to come out. Firewalker will end up losing that Z-lot. In the meantime there, he does a decent micro job, but not really actually. Just got past the shield and just into the hit points there. He's continually working this down here. Trying his best here. Stops, takes a couple shots there. Oh, loses the Stalker. Not good at all here. Firewalker in a lot of trouble here. May have to drop a meaningless photon overdrive. Oh, doesn't have the energy for that either. Oh, no. Thank goodness that mothership core got out, though. It did take care of the Z-lot here. Now dmanoya has no choice other than to stay backed off here. In the meantime, dmanoya did get himself up a cyber core. Still has the forge up. Not entirely sure what he plans on doing with the forge. Isn't using it as of yet. Do have that 1 gas, or the 2nd gas go down, sorry. So he will have 2 gases up there and is going to expand. So very good job. Doesn't get caught up on trying to push that early when he realizes he did get denied there. No use in continuing the effort there to attempt to take down Firewalkers. So I do agree. Backing off, take your pride, and walk it back to your base, son. Here we go. Next is going to go down for him. He's going to build the pylon there. Leads me to believe we're going to see a good little wall off here. Is still working on the 1 gateway, though, so that does worry me a little bit here. Firewalker, in the meantime, it has warp gate technology on the go, has 2 of his gateways up, and has a pretty good food count, has the 3 pylons. dmanoya has supply blocked himself, so that's not good at all. Of course, when that Nexus comes out, that will help him as well there, and there's pylon does end up finishing for him there. So he did not do too bad of a job so far. Did pylon go up or did Nexus go up? Oh, another pylon right at the entrance there. There we go. So he's got the double pylon up there, so he's probably going to look to plant something in front of that, I would have to imagine here. Has a Stalker and a Zealot. 1 probe, apparently still thinks probes are part of an attacking army, but that's quite fine. dmanoya. And not everybody's quite got the smarts. Maybe you got those kind of smarts there. They might actually help you out. They helped you out a bit at the other end. Why not keep them in your army? This guy's going to stare at that pylon. Must be something pretty cool on there. Not entirely sure what he is watching. Maybe the great swirly bird going around it there. And down here, the mothership core is basically scouting around, making sure dmanoya doesn't have any proxies down at that end here. Robo facility going down. So we're going to go 2 gate into a robo. Let's check out Cronus Boost. Does have a bit of Chrono Boost, but has supply blocked himself at the same time here. So it does happen even to the best of us. Firewalker does get supply blocked, but puts down another pylon right away here and has 4 stalkers at the front entrance. I would have to imagine the sentry's going to come out pretty soon too. That wouldn't be a bad idea, especially for a defenser. Apparently dmanoya feels that money is it's pretty much money tree down here. He just spends all of it on cannons. 4 cannons going down, and now he's going to wall that baby off with some gateways here. So building a very strong wall here, leaving the tiny entrance on the side, leading right into his nice little mineral line there. There goes the gas at the expansion here. Up top here, it does have the mothership core out finally there, getting a pylon in the mineral line, and is also getting warp gate technology with ground weapons level 1. So doing a very decent job here so far. Both these guys seem to be pretty even. Also have a forge going down for Firewalker here. He does finish up with his warp gate technology there. Does have a lot of Chrono Boost saved up here. Not too sure what he's saving up for, but I do imagine warp gates will start coming out here. Oh, might want to cancel the Stalker, or he might just let him build out and then go into warp gates. Who knows here. Does have the observer out, so have to imagine that's going to go out and maybe do a little bit of scouting for him. Has the expansion just going up as well there, so doing a pretty good job so far. Also has the proxy at the other end, so he is ready for moving in whenever he decides to do so there. And we are apparently ready to move out. dmanoya is going to move out, so yeah, he is going to go out. Unfortunately for Firewalker, he's going to come right across that pylon, so a little bit of bad luck there. Maybe. Yes, he did. I thought Firewalker might get a little bit lucky there, but he does see the proxy there, so that will hurt a little bit here, as it will take him down in food again, but he still has enough to cover for that lost pylon there. There he goes. Knocks that down. Feels pretty darn good about himself there. And Firewalker at the other end, he's getting it set up here. Has a couple pylons going down there. Nexus is going to finish up there. And also getting out a warp prism. So Firewalker getting a little bit creative today there. Feels like he's got himself a little bit of moves he wants to show off here. Has 4 stalkers loaded in that baby. Gonna make his way out of there. Now I do believe this is previous to the patch where the warp prisms did get the extra speed and the upgrade there. So I can tell you that is definitely the case. Yes, it is. And there we go. We apparently do not believe in warp gate technology at the other end, but it is just finishing. So fair enough. A little bit late on warp gate, but that's quite fine there. Like I say, wasn't pressure at all, so it doesn't really hurt him at all there. There's warp gate. There we go. And ground weapon level 1 does finish up here. Meanwhile, Firewalker at the other end has the 4 stalkers loaded up here. He's going to make his way down into the base here. I'm going to probably plant them up here. Won't actually have much that can hurt him, so he might actually get quite a few probe kills, depending on how quickly he pulls them off the mineral line, because he has absolutely no coverage up here. They got quite a walk distance to go to get over there, so it will be very interesting there. There he is, focused back on the warp prism there, and here we go. He's going to drop those in the back of the base. Might even warp in 4 zealots, but at the same time, you don't want to get caught off guard here and have his army come up and you get stuck with zealots at the base here. Here they go. 4 of them going to work here. They should be able to basically one-shot most of these probes. Yes, there we go. Look at that. Very good probe kills. Does get another one there. We'll take out the other few that are standing around here. And there's the army there. He's going to get in there and back out of there. So very good job. Taking a look at that kill count. Wow. Look at that. 12 probe kills total. Of course, some of those did come at the other end of the map there when he was being attacked with the probes. But very good job there. So he's going to back out of there. Probably should be pretty happy about that. Maybe just take off right out of there. At the same time there, he does realize that he is up against a gateway collection there, as he did get all these stalkers, sentries, and zealots to come in there to defend there. So he knows what he's up against anyways. If we take a look at our good old army count there, we do have the 1 immortal there with the 1 sentry and the 9 stalkers and a zealot. So not too bad of a compilation so far. I'm pretty sure that he did end up seeing that pylon there. Let's take a look here. I don't want your vision, my good man. No, he did not. So I actually missed the proxy pylon. So we'll be unaware there is a proxy up at his end of the base here. But apparently he feels like he wants to move out with 4 stalkers here. So he's going to go back across the map here and see what he can do now. Meanwhile, at the other end, he is just intent on walling this off here. Sitting back at his base here. Hasn't even teched up at all here. Does have the warp gates out now, finally. Turned him in the warp gates anyways. Yes, he is basically on the same build. So both these guys going pretty much the exact same build. Are going to get the robo facility out. So we are going to see some Colossi out of him here. At the other end, we're going to warp in some more warp gates here. He also has the same idea. He's going to get some Colossi out as well here. So both these guys pretty much mirror images of each other. So it should be fairly interesting to see who's going to end up winning the engagement here. Both have fairly similar armies at this point in time here. But we're going to try and do some more harassment here. He's going to get in the back here. This one shouldn't actually work out that well as the army is sitting right there. But he might end up trying it out there. And here we go. Might have actually like to see two of them. Maybe one in the main and one down here just to really confuse his opponent. But here we go. He's going to drop in. Might end up getting 1 or 2 probe kills here. Army does react pretty quickly there. Does get 1 probe kill. Will get out of there. Do not want to lose 4 stalkers in that thing. That would be a very devastating loss here. Here he goes. Right into the main here. Army will follow him right up there. So very smart move there. There's the cannon in the mineral line. That doesn't work. Oh, what's he going to do? No! Oh, loses that warp prism. That really sucks. All right, that really sucks there. Ends up losing the 4 stalkers with that, baby. Both of them even on immortal count, but now we have a big lead on stalker count, 13-6, and both of them even on the sentries and pretty much even on the Zealots, 2-1. Nice snipe, Firewalker. Doesn't matter if you slap that guy in the balls, he'd be pretty damn happy. He's a very complimentary player, loves to make sure his opponents are doing good, and compliments them and helps them whatever need be. There's the Colossi on the field for him, so does have the 1 Colossi out now. And that is basically the only difference in these armies here, is getting the thermal lance, extended thermal lance upgrade there. So very smart move. There we are. We're going to bundle that hole up, making sure there's no way anybody's going to walk through the front door there. And a lot of probes going across the map. They're basically just going to take over both Naga towers there. So not too bad of a move by dmanoya. Or just take over the one there, and the other one's going to go down here. Maybe plant another proxy. I'm not too sure. He still has the proxy up here. And yes, well, we're going to expand. The man's getting a little cocky here. He's going to expand right beside his opponent here. Very, very risky, but at the same time, it might actually work for him, but maybe not. Might have caught some bad luck. It looks like Firewalker. I'm not too sure how he caught onto this, but he is actually going to come right over there, and we'll see that the base is there. Plants his nexus there before his opponent can, and his gas on top of the opponent's gas here. Wow, very interesting here. He will see the proxy here. I'm a little bit surprised dmanoya isn't warping in there, but at the same time, Firewalker is going to bring his army over there. So if he does warp in, there will be lost units here. And they're both moving at the same time here. It does look like dmanoya is moving up. Firewalker's moving across. Firewalker gets there first, so he's going to have the high ground. And there we go. dmanoya does see that, but he likes the size of the army. It's very small from what he can see. Obviously, Firewalker pulled back half of his army way over here. So this is actually big trouble for Firewalker. Going to lose all these stalkers that are out of position here. There we go. Losing every one of them here probably, unless he can get him out of there somehow. And going to push him to the back of the base here. And he is going to continue to go after him here. So he's already down an army due to that poor engagement here. So this is going to be very big trouble for him. Mortal's going to go at him. But like I say, he already lost the stalkers. He was already down on stalker counts. Could be big trouble. We do get the time warp going down. Guardian Shield goes down as well here. Firewalker has no support here out of any sentries to help him with the Guardian Shield. So those units are going to go down very, very quickly. Colossi is going to try and get out of there as quickly as he can here. He's going to push him right back to the base there. Walks up that mountain, so make him a little bit safe here. But at the same time, dmanoya, I think, is just going to push this straight ahead here. Both Colossi, yeah, he's not even going to micro around. Both Colossi is going to go up top. All these stalkers are going to go in. This is about it here. I don't believe Firewalker can come out of this alive. One more Colossi on the high ground here. But unless he's got the most amazing micro skill in the world, I really don't think that one Colossi is going to hold out there. There we go. He's going to push right through there. The one Colossi has got to come in. He does give him the GG. My congrats to you, dmanoya. My condolences to you, Firewalker. You gave it your all, son. And I'm going to leave you with this. If the paper's white, the antenna's black, don't let me see you using my deodorant. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.